Hey Curlies, thank you so much once again for clicking on this video. This is another short one that I just thought that I would try out because I'm not quite ready to wash my hair just yet. I think about a week and a half ago was my last wash day, and I just did a quick wash and go. But then for some reason I'm not happy with just leaving my hair open anymore, so I always refresh it, add more moisture and some shea butter or some oil onto it, and then I keep it in twists. So today I decided that I would comb out those twists, and then I just got it nice and flat. Took a lot of hard work, as you'll see in the video, but I eventually got it done. And then I did a feed in plait. So I got a nice long plait. You can see here. So you can see it's just a hairband, and then my own hair, and then I fed in some fiber. It's the same fiber that I used, well, a different pack, but the same type that I used in the bubble ponytail video. If you haven't watched that video, it's also a quick, easy, nice protective style. So yeah, I'm going to be trying, well, I don't want to say I'm going to be trying different types. When I have time, I want to try new protective styles or different hairstyles besides just normal wash and goes, twist outs, braid outs, stuff like that. So yeah, I did have some issues with the feeding in, just because it was my first time doing it. I have lots of my own hair, and the fiber also tangles quite easily, but I hope that you guys are able to get the gist of what I'm doing in the video. So once again, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you guys watch to the end, and if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications, follow me on my socials, and I'll leave the details link below for the website. So yeah, I hope that you guys are well and blessed and healthy. Thanks you guys, have a good one. Okay, so as you can see, I have my twists from detangling and refreshing my hair. I did this about 2 or 3 days ago. So now I'll just go in and comb out the curls that are formed from the twists. I didn't need to add any moisture, or I didn't bother adding any moisture because my hair was pretty detangled, and I didn't feel that there was a need for it. So I just brushed it out first, and then I went through with a wide tooth comb to make sure that there weren't any tangles at all. So this is my hair once all the twists are out and it's fully detangled. It's quite a big afro, lots of hair and lots of shrinkage as well. But I decided on rather opting for a side part this time, because with the bubble ponytail I did a middle part. So I got my hair all nice and detangled once again. You want to make sure that your hair stays detangled so that when you're laying your ponytail flat, it's easier to work with. So I went ahead and wetted using my spray bottle. Adding the moisture from the water will help it to lay flat. And also you don't want to be working with your hair too dry. You can see that immediately when I add water, my hair reverts and starts getting curly again. So then I just work it through and I brush it as flat as possible. once I've got it tied with a normal hairband, I just dampen it a bit more so that I can add some of the Flexi Lemon Curl Custard to lay it flat. I just work that through, brush it over, make sure there aren't any flyaways because I want the ponytail to be as sleek as possible, and then I use my satin scarf to lay it flat. Basically, it's the same steps that I did when I was doing the bubble ponytail. Now moving on to the ponytail part again, I add moisture so that it's not so thick, and also so that it makes it easier for me to comb out and detangle. I used the Denman brush. It was quite easy because my hair was already detangled. And then this is going to be the pieces or the sizes of the fiber that I will be using to feed into my ponytail. So I'll show you here. I just obviously separated into 3 sections for a normal plait or a normal braid. And then I did the first one, second one, third one, and now I'm ready to feed in. So I always feed in from the same side. I feed in from the right, and you place the hair under. So it's in between your 2 fingers, catch it, and then you work from under, and you keep going, and you're ready for your next feed in, always on the same side. That's just a preference of mine. I'm not sure how it'll work if you feed in from both sides, but I prefer just feeding in from the one side to avoid confusion. And this is basically the method that I followed all the way down the ponytail. So you put the hair under, catch it with your index and your thumb, and then you plait it in with the rest of your hair. Make sure you're detangling as you're going along because you don't want the fiber to get tangled. So you're basically still going along. I just brought it over to the front to make it a bit easier. And try to tuck your ends of your hair underneath so that you don't quite see where your hair ends and where the fiber carries on. I try to plait it as tight as possible just to tuck those ends in. You want to tuck your ends in also to keep them protected. Detangling as you're going along. You can see here, adding it under. And going along. Once all of my hair was now tucked in, I didn't add any more fiber. I just carried on plaiting all the way down. want to trim your ends to make it look as natural as possible, so I just trimmed it and cut it on a slant and very jagged, not just straight, not just a blunt cut. And basically that's that, and you're all done with your feeding plait. Once you're happy, you can take off your scarf and your hair should be laid. And to sleep at night, I just lifted the ponytail up, wrapped it in a bun sort of, and I put on my satin scarf, and it stayed neat for a couple of days. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more of these, or if you enjoyed this one, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and also let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to see. Thanks you guys. Have a good one.